Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 2. And what do I even say about this anymore? Honestly, pathetic, weak. Need I say more? I said we needed to win today. We needed 3 points. These lot couldn't even get 1. And it's a shame, I think. First half, I thought we had a decent first half. And it's the second half that we just completely capitulated. There's a few things that I've got to say. Like, first of all, Martin Odegaard. What has happened to him? What has happened to him now? It is getting ridiculous. Where is our captain when we need him? Especially in that second goal. He's more focused taking on the defender than he is defending the actual ball. Unbelievable, this. Honestly. I'm losing faith now. I'm losing faith in Arteta. I'm losing faith in the team. They're taking the piss now. 13 draws, 4 losses. And if I'm being honest, I was getting ready to title this video already. Was it when Bournemouth scored their first goal? I was ready to title this video "Another Loss Disguised as a Draw." Can't even say that now. Well, regardless, it ain't gonna be a very positive player match rating. And I want this season to be over. I'm not even looking forward to going back to the Emirates. I don't want to go to the Newcastle game, if I'm honest, but I just have to. I don't want to go. I expect nothing. We will get murdered in that game. We are going to get murdered against Liverpool. We're going to get murdered against Newcastle. I am not even confident that we can beat Southampton at this rate. Well, might as well get this over with. Starting off in goal, David Raya didn't have a great performance at all. 2. He kept on passing it over, making silly passes over to our opposition. And that second goal especially, he was nowhere to be seen. Moving into our defence, Saliba. If I'm being honest, Saliba, he put himself in some dangerous situations, but he did kind of pull himself out of a few at the same time. Still though, put us in needless situations and he's getting a 4. And that's me being generous, I think. Jakub Kiewicz didn't really do much. I can't really think of much he did. He did do some passes right, but other than that, I can't really think of anything that stood out. 5. Miles Lewis-Skelly holds the ball well, but he didn't do anything that really stuck out for me. 5. Ben White. Look, I wanted to give him a decent rating in this, but I didn't think he performed well at all. He got absolutely obliterated by their number 11. I don't even know what his name is, but he got absolutely obliterated. 3. Moving into our midfield, and I'm going to start with Odegaard. Odegaard's getting a 1. That's how bad he was, I think. I think first, 60 or so minutes, I thought he was playing some decent football. But I'm now putting a 1 on him so harshly because he was the reason that we conceded that second goal. First 60 or so minutes, he woke up. He was on the game, he was making those runs, passing forward, everything we like to see. And then after that, nothing. especially after the first goal. After Bournemouth scored the first goal, we offered nothing. And I think that's more of a reflection of the actual team themselves. I'm going to say Partey as well. We talked a lot about how Partey was really the difference in the PSG game. I do disagree with that. I think he is a difference, but he isn't the difference that everyone says he is. This team cannot rely on one player being in and out. We should be all together getting past things. But this Partey, I didn't think he had a horrible game today. I just don't think he didn't stand out. 6, I guess. Not really sure what he really did. Declan Rice, he's the one player that I think can hold his head up high. I think the one thing that he did do wrong, I say, is that when the first goal was scored for Bournemouth, he was one of the players who just decided they forgot how to defend. He didn't jump for the ball whatsoever. Absolutely nobody jumped for the ball. So I'm going to have to take points away from that. But other than that, I thought, yeah, attacking-wise, which is what he was primarily trying to do, attacking-wise, he was quite good. Very much going forward, finding those passes, finding the spaces in. Eventually, he got a goal from it as well. I don't know if I'm being too generous here. 6.5, 7. Into our attack, Saka. I don't think Saka really did much, if I'm honest. Again, very, very quiet. Again, very quiet day in the office for Saka. 6. Martinelli. This was interesting, the dynamic between Martinelli and Trossard, because I've noticed they were changing positions quite a lot between the two of them. So one moment Martinelli would be in the left wing and Trossard striker. The next Martinelli was in the striker position and Trossard in the left wing. I can see the kind of tricks that they were trying to play. Fair enough on them. I can't think of anything though in the second half where Martinelli did much. And it was just a very poor second half. First half, I thought Martinelli was all over it. Second half, nothing to show. Guess I could give him a 5. And Trossard's not been very impressed with Trossard at all, if I'm honest. If he's in that striking position, we expect him to score goals. But he just doesn't seem to find the back of the net anymore. 4, I'd say, at best. Mikel Arteta. I'm going to say this now. He is getting a 1. I have not been impressed with Mikel Arteta all season. His tactics don't add up to me. Backwards, sideways, backwards, sideways. We don't know how to go forward anymore. And when we do go forward, by the time we go forward, already we've got to deal with every single defender who's made their way back. Not good enough. It is not good enough whatsoever. Referee. I don't really care about that referee, if I'm honest. Yeah, sure, he wasn't giving us great decisions, but I just don't care anymore. Yeah, sure, the referee can get 6. Why not? Fans. I fully understand why they went as quiet as they did. At this point, the players are taking the piss now. It's like they've just forgotten to care. They don't care. And because of that, I understand the fans completely. They went quiet. They were not impressed with what they saw. Keep in mind that they're spending money on this. Or not even spending, they're wasting money on this now. It's a poor performance week in, week out this last month or so. I can't wait for the season to be over. Genuinely, I cannot. I cannot wait. I don't want to go to the final game at the Emirates against Newcastle, but I have to because I just know what's going to happen. I'm not looking forward to it. I can't really think of the last time I really turned on the TV or went to the Emirates and was really excited for anything. And we've got next season to look forward to. A lot of fans will be saying now that Arteta's had his chance this season and he's completely bottled it. Other fans will say give him another season, and that if he doesn't do it next season. Let me know what you think down below though. Like, share and comment, and please do subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And I'll be seeing you in the preview video for PSG. Goodbye.